Have you ever wondered why some people bounce back from failure while others got stuck? It's not about intelligence or about talent, it's about mindset. The book I will present to you today, it's called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck. Dr. Carol Dweck is a Stanford psychologist. The book was published in 2006 and republished in 2016. And it's about fixed mindset against flexible mindset. I discovered this book after many years after I started my self-development journey. I realized that everything would have been much easier if I find this information without hitting my head on the wall multiple times. Core concept of this book is fixed mindset versus flexible mindset. Fixed mindset is the belief that your abilities are static. Either you are good at it or you are not good at it. Flexible mindset means that the belief that you can train your abilities. You can learn and you can improve and you can do nearly anything. There are some pros and some cons about this book. Pro number one, the book is practical and actionable. It's not just a collection of theoretical concepts. You can apply it from day one. Any skill you want to learn, you can say, I don't know how to do it yet. I can learn. Yet is a key keyword here. For example, when I started my YouTube channel, I did not know anything about video editing. I started to learn DaVinci Resolve by actual video editing, and I was surprised by my own progress. The book covers multiple areas: parenting, relationships, business, sports, etc. Pro tip number two. The book is backed by real research. Dr. Dweck did more than 20 years of research on multiple domains, on leadership, business leadership, on children education and studying education. In the area of research, there is a very interesting study on 5th grade children. All children were given 10 moderately complicated problems. After they solved the problems, most of them did well, let's say about 8 out of 10 problems. They were divided in 3 groups. The first group of children were praised for their intelligence. Something like, look, you must be really smart. You did 8 out of 10 questions. You are smart. The second group were praised for their hard work. Look, you did 8 out of 10 problems correctly. You did hard work. Very good. The third group is a control group. They were not praised for either intelligence or hard work. They were told just something like, you did really well. The different type of praise led to dramatically different results on the following tests, meaning task choice, reaction after setbacks, and honesty. Task choice. When offered harder problems, children praised for intelligence would choose to take always the easier question because they want to do well and to confirm their intelligence. While children praised for their hard work, they always choose harder questions and problems because they wanted the most challenging. Performance after setbacks. When children were offered harder and harder problems, those children praised for their intelligence started to perform worse and worse, like 20% less correct answers, while children praised for their hard work started to perform better, like 30% better answers. Perhaps most disturbing, about 40% of the children which were praised for their intelligence lied to results of the score when they self-reporting anonymously on the results, inflating the results. This means that their intelligence became so central to their personalities that they wanted to lie about actual score in order to continue this idea. Children praised for intelligence did not enjoy the test. They came to care more about the result and not about what they learned. They tried to let's say, keep the illusion that they are intelligent and smart, while children praised for their hard work tended to work harder to try to find harder problems and exercises and become better over time. Pro number 3 of this book is that it shifts your internal dialogue. The voice inside your head goes from I can't do it to I can't do it yet. Or we can put it as a joke with a visual, with a scissor. I can't do it, cut, and it's I can do it. So basically, it will help yourself with imposter syndrome and fear of failure. You can learn more from a failure than from doing something right the first time. If you do something right the first time, you cannot learn a lot. If you fail the first time, you will start hitting your head on the wall, trying different things, and you can learn a lot of new stuff. The power of the word yet. I can do this yet. I cannot perform this thing yet. I cannot finish this thing yet. Okay? So instead of saying I can't do it, you say I can't do it yet. I will do it in time, I will learn, I will fail, I will try again, and finally I will succeed. Pro number 4 of this book is that it applies in every area of your life. It can apply to parenting, education, relationships, business, at work, to sports, etc. A very interesting chapter is the one about relationships. Basically, in a fixed mindset, you believe that if a relation is as it should be, it will work great, and if not, it was not meant to be. In a flexible mindset, a relation is something you need to work on, to communicate and to improve. There is a chapter about business leaders, like big companies' CEO. The difference between a CEO with a fixed mindset, which believes that himself is a genius, where everything is perfect under his guidance and leadership, and a flexible-minded CEO, which always improved himself and the team and succeeded. There is a very powerful chapter about parenting and teaching. And an interesting idea is about how to give feedback to others. No matter who you are or what you are working on, you can find something useful in this book for you. This is very, very rare. The main con of this book is that it can feel repetitive. The chapters go about the same concepts again and again, over parenting, relationships, sports, business. They can reinforce the same concepts again and again and again. Going 300 pages about more or less the same concept repeated over different domains can feel a little heavy in the end. If you want, you can go over the first chapters, let's say, get the ideas, and let's say not read all 300 pages. There are a lot of interesting examples in this book, and I can also give you some from my personal life. An interesting one is Groundhog Day movie. The idea is to use your time wisely. If the same day repeats again and again and again, you can use it to improve yourself, to do something useful, to change some people's life. Another interesting example I liked very much is of cousin Katie. Her husband left after 23 years, and then she hurt her leg. And instead of staying home and crying for herself, she went out to dance and met her future husband. An example from which we can all learn something is of a wedding where the groom ran away. He did not come to the wedding. And the bride, instead of closing the wedding, danced on I Will Survive. A very interesting idea is about collective thinking. Basically, if we have collectively the same idea, in some situations this can be bad, not good. For example, Bay of Pigs. Nobody tried or dared to contradict President Kennedy. This is an example. Or another one is at General Motors. They say that, okay, if we all agree on this subject, let's look at it better, more, and we will have another call after we really understand it. And one example I liked very much is about Persians. They say that they discussed a subject when they were sober. Then they drank some alcohol and they were somehow a little inebriated. They discuss again to see if they have the same results. A good example is on how to give constructive feedback to students and children. Instead of saying you are smart or you are dumb, even a worse example, you should praise effort and improvement. Interesting example about Marva Collins' school. Children at her school said, "We like this school because it's hard. It makes your brain bigger." Another example from a poor neighborhood where children were picking their teeth with a knife. They started reading Shakespeare and were very keen to learn more. Infected by success example. You will never stay the same. You either are going up or you are going down. You have to adapt and work all the time. Personal example. These last few days we have a lot of snow where I live. In the past, like 10 years ago, this will be like something unpleasant. Clearing the snow today, clearing the snow again tomorrow. With a change mindset, I basically enjoy it. Who should read this book? I would say anyone, but especially students dealing with academic pressure, parents and educators, people struggling with perfectionism, anyone feeling stuck in their career or creative endeavor, people who want to do more challenges instead of avoiding them. Who can skip this book? If you already know this and you summaried it and you already applied it in your life, or if you want more diverse, let's say, background at chapters. It's very heavy on education and business and sports. Final verdict. On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give mindset a 9.5. While it has some repetition in multiple chapters, this book is transformative. It's not just a book which you read. It's a book which will change your life. Have you read Mindset? If yes, what is your biggest takeaway? Please write in comments to let me know. If you find this review helpful, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up for more videos. The power of yet has changed my life, and I know it can change your life too. Thank you.